Breathe out. Open your eyes. How was it?
Very good, sorry.
Hmm. You didn't want to open the eyes?
Eh, okay, I'm alright with staying or open.
Hmm. Even if you are in heaven, you should have the guts to come out of it.
Yes,
Only then you deserve it.
yes, that's true.
Otherwise, you are a greedy person. Hmm?
Yes, that's why I always come out, sorry.
Hmm. That is good. Hmm. So, what you were asking on that day, I answered some little bit, and then you repeat that
Oh,
question.
let me search my question, sorry. Uh,
Hmm. When you are asking something, it should be not just curiosity. Otherwise, you will be able to remember. Okay.
is it? I feel this is the correct word to describe what the other countries like USA,
Hmm.
China, and Pakistan is doing to India. They feel good if they see India crumbles.
India crumbles.
Uh huh.
Pronounce word more clearly. Hmm. Hmm. I was talking about Aurangzeb. So he has written a book about how to rule and how uh, about jurisprudence, prudence, laws, religion, and how to relate with people of other religion. So a very book, Fatwa-e Alamgir. I think that is the name. Alam, Al, Alam means world, and maybe Gir, maybe meaning the king of the world or the ruler of the world. So all these people think they are the ruler of the whole world, though he had a very big empire, and they want to. What they want really is that they want to be God. They want to be absolute tyrant. They want their dictatorship to be absolute. No one can question. So these people are somewhere. They are neurotic. They are psychotic. They are mad people. They they don't want any God. They want to replace God. So they don't care how many people they are killing to remain in power. So in that book he has written, because they call all non-Muslims kafir. So, and kafir according to their airy fairy book is worse than animals, pigs, dogs, shit. They have no right to exist. So he has written that what whenever you do something which creates suffering for kafirs, which gives them pain, that is the right action. So anything which makes the kafir suffer, is a religious act. Perhaps that may be written in all Abrahamic books because they are, all of them are branch of the same Abrahamic root. Judaism is the earliest, and then come Christianity and then Islam. So, and in Judaism, it is written that God is not like your uncle, is like your father. Uncles are nice people because they don't have to deal with you every day, so they will show a nice face. And God, Jewish God is a very angry God, very jealous God. Perhaps because Jesus came to India, if he was a real historical figure, he came to India, he went to Tibet, and he came in contact with Buddhism and Hindu religion, Sanatana Dharma. So he learned new things. That is the reason why he was crucified. Because it was something different from their Abrahamic religion, different whatever he was telling. He was saying things which was diametrically opposite to what they were believing in. Jewish God is an angry God. Jewish God hates, he destroys those who don't follow him. But he was saying God is love. That is why they crucified him. Because he was not telling what these Jewish prophets were saying. So that is in their very blood, in their very root. Those who don't follow you, follow your religion, they are your enemy. Jesus may be saying, love thy neighbor as yourself. Love thy enemy as thyself. But they don't believe in these things. Otherwise, all these world wars and all these wars could not have happened. Now Putin is traveling in other countries. Perhaps he was in Azerbaijan, and Ukraine has entered into big part of Russia. So Zelensky is very enthusiastic that he has finally entered into Russia. But some of the experts are saying maybe this is a trap from Putin because he is totally relaxed. He is relaxed, so this is a trap. And they are reaching to another country that was also part of Russia earlier, Belarus. And the head of that country is a very close friend of Putin, a close ally. And they have put their army there. And they said that if you try to enter into our country, then we will teach you a lesson. So Putin has allowed them to enter inside. And after some time, it will become very cold in Russia. Russia is a very cold place. So when any army enters there, they will face great trouble in winter. European countries and even Ukraine, they say is temperate. They are not so cold. So in the winter, they will have real taste of Russia. And he is allowing them, and now he will have the excuse now that they have entered into our territory. So maybe some experts are saying that he will use now nuclear weapon on them. Nuclear weapon raining on any place will be just such destruction. Normal people even cannot imagine what will happen. You will be reduced to just vapor. But if he is going to use even nuclear weapon, I will blame America more for that. Because what they want is that they want Russia to totally kneel down. They want to make maybe they want Putin to be crucified, beheaded, whatever. And they want it to be a very weak country. A country which will be obeying the West, especially America. Its economy totally destroyed. So Putin has been warning them for a long time that don't do this. So some people are saying that he will not throw the nuclear weapon on Ukraine. He will throw it on London. He will throw it on New York. So if that happens, then it will be real disaster. Because any country which has nuclear weapon perhaps will be forced to do those things. It will be. Experts say that it is already a world war, but now it is undercurrent. But then it will be very obvious for anyone, and that will be very bad state for the whole world. Everything will be just almost coming to standstill. There will be tremendous food crisis. Everything will be totally disturbed. Even now, when it is not that great a problem, I was hearing today that in France, in the Olympics, gold medalists were some of them were sleeping outside. There was scarcity of water, there was scarcity of food and all those things. AC was not there, so AC was ordered from India. I don't know for which country or for all the countries, but so it was like a third world country. France. Why you were moving your head? You knew that or what?
I knew a little bit that some of the
What?
sportsmen, they are sleeping like on the grass, something like that.
Why?
A little bit I knew it's something like maybe the facility is not good, something like that.
Where you read on?
News on Google.
So when these things happen, don't think that your life will be safe. When something happens in the one part of the world, it can reach to the other corner of the world also. In some days, sometime in some years, but now whatever is happening is very fast. So, and these are all mad people. So, they are insane. They are just having mad desire to have power over others. The real reason is that they have nothing of spirituality. They are followers of physical cult. They don't know anything what spirituality means. Because there is not much spirituality in Christianity, in Islam, and all these Abrahamic religions. So what you felt about that, Bo?
I don't know because he's speaking something I don't know what he's speaking. I don't know the language, but he's very consider like how to say very dramatic about what he was saying. And
Mm.
I felt he could be repeating what the adults are telling him because he's very young, and I don't think somebody like that young you can really understand yourself about politics and all that. He's such a small boy. So I think he must have been like told by people, whatever he was saying is just repeating what people are telling him. I don't know who is he and I don't know what he's doing.
Such a small boy or whatever. It's not necessary if the boy is very small, he is innocent. He can be absolutely corrupted. Maybe there are some people who become mature very quickly, and some people are born to be evil. Some people are born like if you are going to be a Hitler or you are going to be a what do you call it, the serial killer or mass murderer. You must be having that seed from the very childhood. Morning shows the day. So this boy is not at all innocent. He is just absolutely an incarnation of demon. Whatever he is speaking is he's just throwing venoms. He is talking about conquering India, he's butchering Hindus, killing them. I cannot also myself understand much of the whatever he's saying because he's speaking in Bangla and I'm not an expert in that, but his body language, his aggressiveness, whatever he's saying, he's trying to create mad frenzy. First of all, he want to destroy all Hindus in Bangladesh. Then he want to conquer Hindus. You have such a small country. You are a pygmy. You want to conquer. But this is the mad desire of all idiotic Muslims. They cannot remain peaceful. So some people say Islam means peace. That is the greatest ridiculous thing, most laughable thing. It may be meaning cutting you into pieces, but where is peace there? Only idiots believe that you can convince them, if you give them, educate them, they are totally brainwashed. And that is their religion. Their religion is saying Kafir has no right to exist. You have to conquer the whole world. And they cannot even tolerate different sects of Islam. They are all the time fighting among each others. One Islamic country is fighting with the other. They cannot sit silently. One of the main reason, one is their indoctrination, other is their food. Everything is in their mullahs. Then they have become totally they're like bulletproof. You cannot it will not, nothing good can enter into them. They are so brainwashed. And they are very greedy about heaven and they are very fearful about hell. And so those people who think that they can transform them, they can change them, they are having a very nice dream, but it is not possible. They are so ready to die because they think that if they die, they will go to heaven directly. Otherwise, they will have to wait for the last days. Qiyamah night. Night of Qiyamah. In Christianity, it is Judgment's Day. But they have, I think, Qiyamah, the night of Qiyamah.
In Malay, it's called Hari Kiamat.
What?
In Malay, it's called Kiamat.
Qiyamah I know, but what you said other word?
Hari means day.
Day.
In Malay, Hari means day.
But why day? I think it is in Christianity, it is Judgment's Day.
Ah,
So they have everything opposite to that. I think it should be night. I will have to check, but I think it is night. Alexa, whether it is Qiyamah's day or Qiyamah night.
From Sounds.app. The exact date of Violet and Wonder is not clear, but it is believed to fall on one of the odd number nights: 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, or 29th.
Alexa, shut up. Huh? You saw? Oh no, you have not sent you that. I was seeing yesterday Achar Bakwas speech. I feel so repulsive seeing him. So I feel like he's so nauseating. What do you call it? Like, I feel he's so disgusting. So whatever he says is very much in tune with the opposition party of India. So it looks like the source of the fund which comes to these people is common. So he was talking about Bangladesh also, that what the Indian media is showing, that so many people have been killed, so many Hindus have been killed. So he was saying 500 Hindus were killed. 500 people were killed total. And in that only 5 are Hindus. So it is, what he was saying is what all these Western media is trying to show. They are trying to, because if the media is respected by people, like BBC was once very respected, now those who know things, they know that BBC is lying. So all these medias are saying that it is Hindus' number is very less. So what he was saying, he was quoting them, and he was saying the Western media is very angry with Indian media. They are all just exaggerating it, making it look like sensational. They want. So he was saying it, and then I saw the BBC is also saying 2 Hindu or something had died. He was saying 5. I was going to write that there were 5 people who were discussing. I was saying it would have been better if you 5 had died instead of those 5 Hindus which you are saying. So, but there is Shoaib Chaudhary is a very famous Bangladeshi journalist. He lives there. He says, I am sitting there. I know they are butchered and killed in such a way. I am sitting there. I know how many Hindus are killed. Their dead body is lying on the, what do you call it? Not bridge. What is the other thing? Something like bridge. What it is called? Like whatever. So they are waiting for the opportunity. Those people who are doing it, they are the fanatic people. So why they will kill only 2 Hindus? Hindus are supporter of Awami League. That's the party whose leader is Sheikh Hasina, who is now in India. So if you are voting for her, if you're supporting her, and Hindus, some of the Hindus are holding good posts, they are intelligent people. So Muslims always target to those people who are talented, who are creative, who are uh, rich. So they want to capture their houses. They want, that is what they want, that all these Hindus should leave Bangladesh. They will, if they run away, then all these houses will become there. So why they will kill only two? When the madness is going on, why they will kill two? They are not sane kind of people. But this man, if you are paid, if you have sold your soul, they have invented a word, prostitute. But these people should be called spiritual chute. They try to show to the world they are spiritual people. But they are the ugliest kind of people. And I was just thinking yesterday that because most of the Indians have nothing to do with spirituality. They are all mad for money. They are all mad for power and all those things. You can be spiritual only, a country, a community can be spiritual only when it is affluent, rich. An individual can be spiritual even if the country is poor. But if you want it to become a collective thing, then only when your society is rich, it has no worries, not much worries, then only it can turn in. Otherwise, it has to solve all the outside problems. So most of the Indians, they have nothing to do with spirituality. They have no burning desire to know the truth. So they are in search of those people, like he claims. Maybe he was an IAS officer. He had done IIT. He was in management. So big jobs. So then they listen to these people. He must be very spiritual because he has left all those things. Maybe it is all a design. He has been created by those people who want. They knew that this government, this nationalistic government, this so-called right-wing government of Modi will be coming. So how you will dislodge it? You have to create many people, such people. Because people in India, they listen to those who claim to be spiritual. So he has been made famous by those who are enemies of India, those who want to destroy India. So he is brainwashing you every day. If you listen to, if you see his video on YouTube, only the comments are all like you are all his blind followers. You are bowed down to him. You are prostrated to him. How it is possible that everyone will just write good comments? No bad comment, no comment which is saying anything against him is allowed. Why? This is all a conspiracy. So that if someone is saying something which is against whatever he is saying, it should not reach to people. If so many good comments are there, there will be equally bad comments or more bad comments. Because those people who are superstitious, those people who are believers, blind believers about Hinduism and other things, they will be abusing him also. Because he is targeting Hinduism only. So why they will remain silent? So I know that my comment will not be shown, but perhaps it is reaching to them. Is it reaching or not? Maybe they are reading it, but they have the right to select whatever they want to be there.
They will read it, but they won't show it.
I don't care. That is what I can do. I feel so. I want to hit him with shoe. He's a third-rate man. And he's smiling. He was talking, trying to teach the history of Bangladesh, this why it happened, what is the reason why. This should be, this kind of people should be beaten. Women are being raped, people are being butchered, and you are talking great philosophy. You are a third-rate bastard. What is the word? MF. MF. He's an MF. Because YouTube is so nice, everything, there will be music. Who is playing all those things? Whenever there is something which is against the guideline of YouTube, there is something, it is, that word is not, is it the people who make it, or it is YouTube which is doing it?
I don't know because I never seen that before.
No, sometimes you also beep some words. So
Oh, you
was
beep.
is
When
uh,
I beep is of course blocked by me lah, not
you
YouTube. Done by me.
you? But what about others' videos? These,
I
because
think
there
it's
are so many
done by those who.
beep, but they are writing it like if they are using the word rape. That will be deleted, not shown, but it is written there, which is all absurd. Women are being raped, people are being murdered, and you are beeping the words. What it makes? Western people are always using fuck words, so why you have to remove it? It's such hypocrisy. Maybe this is all very wokist and communist. They don't want people's anger to be shown so that it can become a mass movement against them. So they don't want. They are trying to disconnect people. That's why they created this corona, and then you were quarantined. You were like what it was called,
Uh,
uh,
social distancing.
social distancing, and what was happening, like
Lockdown.
lockdown and all those things. Then you have to wear mask. When you are wearing mask, you are not an individual. You have to. This is all looks like a great conspiracy. People should not meet each other. There should be no socialization. If people are meeting each other, they will become powerful. So all those people who want to rule the world, they are experimenting. Now this asshole was saying about Elon Musk also, because Musk is against leftists. So it looks like he is very leftist. He has a left. He's being funded by leftists and wokist people. Otherwise, why he had to select Elon Musk? He said that this man is super rich, but he knows nothing. He has nothing good to do. So he has, out of blue, he started speaking about Elon Musk. There was nothing about. It has nothing to do with the topic which he was speaking. He was speaking about Bangladesh and India. So he said that he has 12 children. So he knows nothing. So he is creating children. Nowadays, who has 12 children? But I was also surprised whether how he has 12 children, but he had 11, 12 children.
He got many wives. Something I don't know how many wife he had, girlfriend or wife he had. He's many girl. It's
So,
not
but
only
I think
one.
it is a very common thing. All powerful rich people have like that.
Yeah, he has many. He has
This
many girlfriend.
Rahul Gandhi, this asshole, he also, this Bangladeshi journalist, he has exposed him totally. He has a wife, he has kids, and he had relationship. His mother, he was talking about his mother before marrying to Rajiv Gandhi. This woman, Italian witch, whatever you want to say. She was involved in a relationship with a footballer for 4 years. So after fucking her for 4 years, she went to Rajiv Gandhi, and after that also, and she was fiancée of this Italian goalkeeper. And later on also, she met this goalkeeper, and she said, I don't want to marry to Indra's son. I don't want to get married to Rajiv. So she was, and he was saying she was doing twists. Some people are saying she was a pole dancer. She was doing so many things. But people in India are just absolute asshole, especially the Hindus, because it should have become the most important news in the whole India. Though many of the things I knew before also, because some people are revealing these things. But those who are voting for these people, he's not a Hindu at all. Why you are voting? You want to destroy Hindu people. He's absolutely against them, but still people vote for him. Because Hindus have their slavery has entered so deep in their blood and bones. They want some royal kind of people to rule them. They want to suck their whatever. But this was the favorite food of Indira Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru, and it is the favorite food of Rahul Gandhi also. Beef. If you are a Hindu, you will never eat beef. Because those in ancient time, these people were far more sensitive. They had spiritual quotient, they had social quotient, they had emotional quotient far higher than modern people. So they feel oneness of life. Anything which is providing you something, cheese, cow is giving you so much. How can you kill that? So it is not something it is not something verbal. They felt cow is the mother. And I feel any sane person should feel. The most important thing a mother does for you is that she helps you to survive by providing you for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. Earlier they used to breast. So this is called reverence of life. If you don't revere life, if you don't respect life, if you are intelligent, if you are sensitive, you can see that your life is dependent on so many things. If anything disappears, your life will become poorer. If your body is made of 5 elements, and they are there in nature also. Water is there in your body, so rivers are needed, absolutely needed. Your body is made of earth also, so you should respect this earth. Otherwise, you are going against yourself. You are destructive to yourself. The fire is there within you. So the Hindus were respecting, they were full of reverence for sun. They treated sun as a god. God is not something sitting in the 7th air. God is the life, the very life force. So whatever is making your life full of aliveness, whatever is giving you energy has to be respected. Otherwise you will start disappearing. If sun is not there for few seconds, everything will become cold in this earth. So life is interconnected. Sky is there. When you are in meditation, you feel that kind of vastness within you. Sky-like vastness, infinite vastness. So sky is everywhere, inside you, outside you. Wind. All your movement is because of the wind. If the wind is not there, you cannot move. That is how you become active. So they knew, they realized, because when you go inside, then you will feel everything is connected. Then you don't have to hear philosophy. Understand, life is interconnected. You are not an island. So when Hindus call cow their mother, there are people, they are idiots, especially idiotic Muslim. They will say then bull, what is it?
What fellow?
Bull is your father.
Or bull?
No, not bull. I think bull is your father. I think bull is the husband, whatever. I am also not so. Perhaps bull. So bull is your father. This is idiotic. Mother is one who is feeding you, who is taking care of you. Cow is doing that, and you see, it is one of the most, perhaps the most innocent animal. That's why Osho says that it is your soul has come from cow, your body may have come from monkey, but the consciousness which you have, cow is the most evolved in that sense. After cow, human being. So, for human being, you need the most evolved animal for your consciousness to come from. So, cow is the most evolved among animals in that sense. You must have seen some of his videos when I shared with you. So, what do you feel about this man?
Ajahn Prashan, right, Swami? I remember last time when I saw the video and I commented. When I saw the video, I remember I didn't feel anything spiritual about him. He just looks like a businessman to me, a perfect businessman, not a spiritual person.
He's not even a businessman. He's a very clever man. If you are doing business, there is nothing wrong in it. But Socrates was also said that he is corrupting the youth. But he was corrupting the youth according to them. But what he was doing was making them more intelligent, making them more sharp. He was destroying their conditioning. This man he is an evil man. What he is doing is not what Socrates was doing. He is not a spiritual man. He has not known himself. You can be there are scholars far greater than him, but that doesn't mean that they have become spiritual. But if you are saying, I am a scholar, and you are only teaching, you are giving information, then you are an honest person. But he is not a spiritual person, but he is posing like a spiritual person. He is wearing the mask. That is more destructive. Indian people are influenced so far, not much Western people are influenced. Those who are interested in spirituality in West, they can find the right person.